Welcome to the stream! What's up, everybody? So, as you've probably noticed by now, I'm only streaming to YouTube today. Some of you might have heard about Amazon Prime Day and the strikes that were planned, as well as a boycott. Well, after giving it a lot of thought, I decided that, I should probably take part. I could rationalize it. I could justify it. I'm a small business owner. I'm not the person they want to hurt. But the fact that I have to rationalize it or justify it means that I shouldn't do it. So here we are. Let's see what's going on. Rhea, welcome to the stream. Here nice and early. Corvus, what's up, my man? I'm sorry that you're struggling, dude. Alex, welcome. How are you? And Mick Yagi, there's my handsome boy. So, are we ready for some spooky, scary tentacles? Because that's what this game has to offer. So, for anyone who hasn't been following, this is kind of like a Silent Hill meets, Shadows over Innsmouth. Or the Shadow over Innsmouth, it's not plural. Oh, I'm wearing glasses. Although I do plan to get contacts this year, I think. Anyway, let's... Actually, I should probably check on my temperature here. Yeah. Crank you up. Let's hope that does it. Walking again without a walker. That's awesome. Congrats, Rhea. Let's switch back over to here. You'll notice that the chat is not on screen right now. It's because it doesn't need to be. If you want to read chat, YouTube chat's right there. Ish. Shades over Innsmouth, the Ray-Ban version. Ooh. Dad's still sleeping? Man, fuck that asshole. Morton's expedition was attacked. Professor Harriet Doe, expedition leader, was captured. We gotta go find her. One of the assailants was killed in the fight. Carried a dagger from a peculiar golden amulet, which resembled a fisheye. This can't be the only attack they've carried out. Must be more evidence of crimes throughout the city. Such a charming town. Big fuck off cloud just passed over. Alright, let's see about some side quests. Okay, we have a delicate matter, no. Right, well, we can't do the next level of field research because that's a big stupid enemy we can't fight. Hotel owner allowed me to look through weird notes he found in the rooms, disappeared newcomers, several pages of a diary of a man described as life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. He was trying to avoid them? I see. Oh, right. He wants me to go around to the houses he owns and leave the incense. Alright, I have to go to the top floor of the house, Southern Coverdale, Lincoln, between Derry and Landing. Lincoln between Derry and Landing. Alright, it's right here. So that's good. Hey, Yidis, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Did really well for your workout today. Despite the heat, did kickboxing, run after calisthenics, even though I was really exhausted. Well, good man! Good work sticking with that. So is Twitch like part of Amazon? Amazon owns Twitch. It's their platform. Just got home? Awesome! Well, welcome home, man.
Stop it.
What am I doing on... I should probably load my guns. Also figure out where that shotgun is I've been hearing so much about. What's wrong with Twitch? Oh, nothing really wrong with... Well, it's owned by Amazon. Today is a planned workers' strike for warehouse workers with Amazon, and people, a lot of people have decided to, in solidarity with them, also boycott Amazon services, such as Twitch. So, I'm not using Twitch today or tomorrow to stream. You don't use Amazon? I mean, you might not use their website, but you'd be surprised. You almost certainly use one of their services. It's motherfucking pervasive. Yeah, by using Twitch, they get ad revenue from you. By streaming to Twitch, they get ad revenue from me, even though I don't choose to run ads and I'm not an affiliate yet. Hard to avoid? It is. But, like, that comes down to what matters to you. Like, what's important. Like, no one ever said revolution was easy. And I know that's not what this is, just as an example. Direct action. No one ever said direct action was easy. How the fuck do I get up to the top? Do I need to go down there with the spooky, scary skeleton? Yeah, I do. Like, I almost didn't bother because, like I said, I'm a small business using it as a platform, and I honestly can't afford to take any more setbacks, but the fact that I started making excuses meant that I probably shouldn't be doing it. It's not consistent with my political ideology. Fuck, that thing got me. Now let's use another kit. These motherfuckers are a problem. There. No, you're totally right about that. You are just one guy. Like, no one person can enact any kind of change on a grand scale. It's working together. It's rejecting individualism and agreeing to work with each other in order to reach a better society. Yep, Whole Foods is another one. Luckily, we don't even have a Whole Foods. Also, luckily, I'm too poor to buy groceries on the reg anyway. Gross. Also gross. Whole lot of gross up in here. Now I need to figure out how to get back up there. I guess this. Now I need to get up to the top floor? I think. Oh, scaffolding. Right there. I see. Come on. Climb it, you fucking douchebag. Climb it. Okay, maybe that's not how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, those hobo-signed briefcases are definitely bizarre. I mean, Oakmont seems to have a thing with being as insular and unaccommodating to outsiders as possible. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, the game doesn't appreciate your lateral thinking or problem-solving skills. This detective game. I can't even go out there. Anybody have an idea of how the fuck I get up there? Because I'm not seeing it. I can't really jump. Why are you trying to get up there? The game clearly doesn't want you to. I thought it said I needed to get to the top of the building and leave the incense. House and cover side. And a box of incense, yeah. Oh, the top floor, okay. It doesn't actually want me to go to the top of the building. Okay, this is what it wanted. Alright, I did get a picture of it. We're good. And now I need to go to the one in Salvation Arbor. And sensor in the top floor of the house, yeah. Seven Oak Street between Eel and Castle. Salvation Harbor. Eel? Okay, there's Seven Oaks, Eel and Castle. It's like here. Let's get out of here. Give me that phone booth. Where's the phone booth? There it is. Yeah, for those who haven't been following, this is how you fast travel. Phone booth to phone booth. So I need to get over to Salvation Harbor to here. Oh, the only one I found is right on the border of the shells. Lame. The big sign outside the hospital entrance? Alright, I will. Oh, you finished Vigilant last night. How'd it go? I forgot to take my antidepressants. Yeah, when you come back. That's when I'll do it. Okay, so it's got different endings based on a karma system. Ooh. I'll definitely put it on the list. I just got a new character ready to do AHO. Got them up to level 15 today. I think that'll be fine. Alright, well, fuck you. Where's my boat? Okay, there's an item over here. Gunpowder and alcohol. Alright. For real, though, where's the boat? Oh, there it is. Come on, get in the boat. Get in the boat, thank you. Yep, that's what my plan was, Edis. I saw that it only becomes available at 15, so that's what I aimed for. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way, everybody. If you haven't already, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you'll know when I'm online next. So is this cult man preaching without words?
Burn your eyes clean.
Oh no, there it is. I was waiting for that.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
I don't eat damn fish. Hey. Now I've discovered a second one. For a second I heard, so you're the only one online next? What? Oh, right. No, so you will know when I am online next. Sorry. I need to enunciate better. I'm gonna guess this is it. I should probably also make some more ammo. Now what's happening in this thread? Yep, this is the place. I can't carry any more first aid kits. I try to remember that's there. Come back and get it. Oh. Alright then. There we go. Nice try, idiot. Oh god, they teleport now? Fuck off! Well, that's mean. Whoa! Hey now, you're a monster. Oh, that didn't do shit to it. Really not a fan of this guy. Come on, you ugly asshole. Well, that was pretty dramatic. Are you really sure that was necessary? Oh, that's for sanity, not health. But you do raise a good point, Alex. I seriously should be getting better weapons. Cooler weapons? I mean, there's sort of fashion greater than efficiency. It's true. If first-person shooters have taught me anything, the coolest weapons are also the strongest. Oh, come on, Alex. You know I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, no point in dicking around here. Let's just leave. Oh, it's a, it's a reference to Anchorman. The dog barks and he goes, you know I don't speak Spanish. I haven't seen Anchorman in so long. Oh, it's great. Like, there's so much humor in it. You have to see it a few times before you even get all the jokes. You're so busy laughing at one joke, you miss two. Like, its humor density is absurd. Oh, fighting over that potato? Alright, so the last place. House in the Shells. On Hawking between Shine and Warren. Like here? What looked like rubbish? Laura, welcome to the stream. How are you? Alright, so let's take a second here. I'm going to go see where I can get better guns. Because I'm really starting to feel like I need them. The Sinking City Weapons. Oh, the new Shaft movie? I wouldn't imagine it would be very good. Shaft wasn't good in the first place. Doing pretty well. I'm doing all right. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. All right, these investigations get you weapons. Quid pro quo. Who gives that? Ah, Jason. Well, welcome to the stream, Jason. Okay, who gives the quest, though? Oh, no, it's the main quest. Alright, I get a shotgun at the end of this quest. Got it. Alright, cool. So, I need to find Harriet Doe to do this. I investigate and discover who attacked the expedition. Alright, so I should probably go to the newspaper and start cross-referencing info. Alright, where is the... Where's the teleportation booth? Gotta be around here someplace. Yeah, so we're just scouting, trying to find a phone booth, which serves as a fast travel.
Quit staring, newcomer. Get the drock out of here.
Here's a house. Oh yeah, this is the loot house. Let's go get some loot. Just burned your nose hair and you smell like all you smell is shit. Gross. Also, welcome to the stream, Bear. How you doing, man? Why, hello there. Fuck. I should have known better. I'm cursed? Really? You're gonna go with cursed?
Eagle and Ting.
Hard day grandma-wise? I'm sorry, man. Anything I can do to help? Alright, well, we'll come back to Loot House another time when the Monstars aren't as active. Gotta be one around here, right? Oh yeah, there's one right ahead of me. Sick. They're doing drugs?
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids, or you'll turn into a big hand monster. Made of hands. Yep, hand monster. Made of hands. Hadn't struck you as open world when you first saw it. Yeah, it's cool, right? I mean, technically this game is kind of a mess, but it's clearly a labor of love and there's a lot going on. Alright, so it was over here. I could swear I put it on the fucking map. Oh, right, no, we're not doing that anymore. I'm just dumb. Right, sorry. I got flipped turned upside down. I need to go to the newspaper. Ian B, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's alright, man. Thank you so much for being here. Like, real life is more important than watching me play video games on the internet. Come on. But, since you are all here, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you'll know when I'm online next. Follow the plot from any of the books. It follows the plot from all of the books, a little bit here and there. Like, see this? That's an Innsmouth guy. He's here because people had to leave Innsmouth. See this? That's a Cthulhu cultist. He worships the dread Cthulhu who sleeps in Rylea. Yeah, exactly. Why pick one when you can pick them all? We've also seen an ape man. In this town, it's the Throgmorton family. And we found a Cthulhu statue at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, am I not supposed to do this here? Any Jedi? No, not yet. Maybe we can find one in a little bit. Yeah, the dagger and the amulet. I thought coming here would be an opportunity. Like if they're not the only ones who've done the crimes, you know? Kind of reminiscent of Men in Black. What with all the different species, refugees scattered around the city. A little bit. They're not really hidden so much as nobody realizes they're monsters. Guess maybe I'll try the university or the police. Ossifer. Maybe try the police department? Yeah. I'll go there at first then. That's your recommendation. You got a brick. There's the university, City Hall, Throgmorton Manor, police department. Oh, it's right across the fucking street. Oh, fuck me. That is from Attack on Titan or your actual last name? Yeah, no, she's referring to AMT.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Got a problem?
I have a problem, officer.
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank.
Have you tried not being idiots?
You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Alright, whatever you say, pig. Here. I know you guys love having your picture taken. Looks like Cole Phelps a little before he was a detective. Yeah, I don't know if this is Cole Phelps. He doesn't exactly have a an iron bar up his ass. L.A. Noir X Vampire. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of vampire in it. The LA Noire is like the detective stuff, but I also get a feel of Silent Hill. Like, especially in the monsters and, like, the severe survival aspect of it. With consumption and chronic insomnia, fuck. Alright. At about 10 p.m. April 15th, at the fish market, I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect is in the possession of a peculiar golden amulet, which resembled a fisheye, as well as a dagger. I seized them both. Suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared at the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending. Interesting. Alright. I guess that's all we could actually get. I guess I need to go to the fish market. Said it was in Shells, right? Orchard and Holy in Eastern Shells, yeah. Holy and Orchard. Perfect. The name of the officer is Lieutenant Phelps? What, you mean on the door? Oh, wait, the guy that did the investigation. Shit, you're right. That probably is a fucking reference to LA Noire, too. Nice! That's really cool, actually. I'm lost. A prison not only of the body, but of the mind. I'm stupid. Hello, Rhea! Welcome back. How are you? Alright, so this is right next to the fast travel point. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like that. That's good. Chilling with the cat. Cool. Oh yeah, I should be doing as much crafting as I can. Because that way I'll have room for more resources. Hey girl! You looking emaciated. What the hell are you chuckle fucks doing?
Cost you a penny. Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD.
Ah.
Pleased to meet you. My name's
Really
Emma.
early in the fish
Can
transformation
I
then,
help
lady?
you with something?
Charles Reed.
Way
Just
too
a
much
few
rice?
questions, if I may.
Put some away for
Of
tomorrow.
course. Ask away, Charlie.
And you can make some fried rice.
This city is short on everything except dirt, rain, and things that want to kill you. Yet, you just give away food for free. What's your angle?
Angle? There's no angle, Charlie. Not everyone can hide in fancy manners like the grand families. And our hearts tell us we must do more.
Hey, girl immediately runs
We've
away. Yeah, that's
decided
some
to
stuff
seize
for
our
me.
own fate and rise
Right?
above this disaster. I think it's going well. The sea's good to us and
That's good.
blesses us with abundance.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization.
Okay.
Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh. How do you do that?
So are you like an
We
anarchist
provide
group?
fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor.
That
We
sounds
also
like
patrol
direct
the streets at
action.
night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
Oh, that's what you're making tonight. Well, shit.
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
It's Charles, not Charlie.
Oh, but you're too sweet to be a Charles.
Ah, look at this
Your
charmer.
adorable, rugged hangdog look just screams Charlie to me. Puts a smile on my face.
Oh, fine.
I like this lady. I don't even care if it turns out that she's a murderer.
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
Can't meet top brass. I'll settle for the top fiddlers. Damn it. Hell, I'd even take second strings at this point. Said that a couple of times past relationships.
So, are there any benefits?
So are they
for
legitimately
joining
just
the
like
EOD?
an anarchist group trying to help
We don't
people?
do this for money, Charlie. We do this because it's the right thing to do. Think of it as working towards a higher purpose.
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see.
I didn't bring my
I was in the
CV.
Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Let me guess, it's investigating Throgmorton.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job.
Okay.
That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
It wasn't exactly like a fucking big brain leap or anything.
Fine.
Was it a galaxy brain conclusion?
See you later.
I do like her though, even if she's going to turn into a fish lady.
And it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work, infinitely greater than ourselves.
Swole spirit. Now you're speaking to her wearing a Yidis suit.
there will be sacrifice. There will be loss. There will be darkness. But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in
There's something up with
time,
your eyes. Are you blind?
and each of us.
Everyone's got green eyes in this fucking city, except this guy.
Interesting speech. You really think there's an upside to all this?
Absolutely. The darker the day, the brighter we can all shine. And we will all shine again soon.
That's almost as creepy as baby suits for dogs.
I am called Ebernote Blackwood, and this is the place I have chosen to share my message.
Yeah, it's glistening a
Come
lot.
to one of my full service.
Charles Reed.
That could be my graphic settings being sort of medium-high instead of max. Like, the game is full of bugs and graphical problems. I would not be too hard on things like that, because it could just be my graphic settings.
Blackwood. You're a member of the Grand Family.
I am indeed the last of that line, inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
Cool.
I'll see you around.
Cool story, bro. Alright, where should I begin this investigation? Okay, I gotta go to the fish market. Hawking between Warren and Liberty. I mean, that's basically where I am. I serve the sea. What are your favorite cases? Awesome. Feel the gentle touch of the tentacles. Wait, is this not it?
You won't find a better house at that
This
price.
used to be an okay place to live.
We do a lot of business here. Like, is this actually not the place? Because this seems like a fucking fish market to me. Fish storage. Located in the shells on Hawking, Morning Liberty. Alright. What road am I on? Orchard. Okay. Where's Hawking? Right here. And I run so far away. By the way, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed so you'll know when I'm online next. And hey, if you're enjoying yourself and you want to give back directly, maybe think about sharing the stream, or maybe drop in a tip through Streamlabs, which you can find linked in the description. Much further. Alright, gotta take the boat, and we're there. Take me on. been a day or two. Oh, my name is John. You can either call me GCG or John. Like, I'm super not anonymous online. Yes, my name is John.
Stop it.
You got business.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
See me praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes.
Good to meet you, Daryl.
How can I help you?
What happened?
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by
Damn!
but I missed in the dark. He got away that day.
It's a trap? Could
but
be.
I wonder, why steal
And
what
it
you
makes
get
me
for
wonder.
free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler.
Alright. Can you describe it?
What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his bald head. That guy.
It looks like
was
me.
as
It's like
bald
my
as
character
they.
model, but bald.
I
Got
could
it.
see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
Okay, what did he steal?
What did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Yeah, Daryl Grimes. They just meshed the two characters from Walking Dead. Yep. There are a lot of little references I'm finding in this game. Like, Alex pointed out that the police report that led me to this mission was written by Lieutenant Phelps from L.A. Noire.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
Alright, so they're not
Alright,
anarchists.
here.
There's way too much of a clear hierarchy here. And vertical distribution of power. They might be socialist, but they're not
Pierced
anarchists.
a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing. The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Yeah, fucking Admiral Akbar, right? Oh, that's what you meant by it's a trap. I totally missed that. No, you're right. That's a really good joke, and I'm dumb for not getting it. Hello, hello.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom.
And I'm holding it upside down, but don't worry about it.
Dangerous.
So that's gotta be meth, right?
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Right, Laura? Like, we're both fans of Star Wars, and we both totally missed the obvious reference and joke. Being the dumb, stupid idiot I am. So you might be seeing the Silent Hill similarities now. The enemies are gross and weird and have awkward attacks, and the combat's clumsy, and you don't do a whole lot of damage. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All of our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. Yeah, wait for someone with a triangle head to pop out. Gonna run into the game's secondary antagonist, Pyramid Dome.
Nice work.
Fucking isosceles guy. Stop it.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools. Nice work.
You gotta see that revolver? Hold on. I think it's a 38. It might be a 44. I don't think it's a single action army, so it's probably not a 45. Man, a harpoon gun would do some damage to those stupid fucking freakazoids we have to fight. We use our madness vision, our third eye. If you're wondering why I'm creeping, it's because monsters won't notice you right away. Yay! Yeah. I guess I gotta go downstairs. %100% more monsters. What's that? Spooky music, but nothing happened? Look at that guy making out with a fish. Fucking homoerotic fish love.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I
Oh.
don't see any wounds.
Ah, here we go.
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Leave me to do my dark bidding on the internet. Alright, take care, Alex. Thank you so much for being here. The fuck? Right, Fishman magic. They're capable of illusions. fuck is that? $2 a.m. there, eh? Are you heading off too?
I have questions.
Yeah! No kidding! Found the fucking torture room. Yo! What up, SS? How's it going? I say goodnight to Alex. Gotcha.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Oh shit, yeah, I did shoot him with a fucking harpoon. How did you not die? Oh, it hit... Oh, okay. From this perspective, it kind of looked like it was in the air gonna hit him. Hey, what up, Pixel?
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Isn't this game new? Yep, very new. And a little clumsy, but I like it.
Just a little bit more.
What the fuck is his plan?
Darn pests. May take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Oh, playing Lego Technics with your brother. Cool.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns just a little bit more. Oh no.
Is Restream down? No.
Darn pests. May take them.
I'm partaking in the boycott of Amazon services. In this case, not streaming on Twitch.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Showing solidarity with the striking
Man broke
workers.
into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Shit. So they're giving away?
Wow. It pierced a good inch.
They're
of
giving
solid
away
wood
poison
like it was
fish.
nothing.
There's a boycott going on? Yeah, in the United States, Amazon warehouse workers are boycotting. Or not boycotting, striking.
You dig up anything interesting?
And there's a boycott going on in support of them.
Turns out our friend here wasn't.
So
in the
I
dark
made the
place.
decision not
He
to
came
stream on
poison the
Twitch
fish.
today or tomorrow
See.
in order to
Sure.
support them.
That's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay. This is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Order.
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD
Fuck.
member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh. Don't worry. I won't tell her. You seem like a decent sort, Daryl. I'll make something up.
Thanks, Mr. Reed.
What happened for them to want to strike?
Express my gratitude.
Their working conditions are absolutely
Take care
trash.
now. Still.
Alright.
They're not. It's a combination of not being paid enough to live and also being worked too hard or being denied benefits. Like, they're striking for better working conditions.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking, Druck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Now, Daryl, you know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
Anything to do with Cthulhu? Oh yeah, we saw a Cthulhu statue already
swear, Mr. Reed.
under the water.
Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place.
Okay.
May the
Alright, go to my mind palace. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have been distributed to the poor citizens. Alright. Yeah, Trump is a very loud source of news. I could see how, even in the States and here in Canada, we get a lot of their news too. It sort of overwhelms the airways, because he says something stupid or awful every day. Or says or does, even. But no, there's a lot more going on. Mind Palace sounds like something Raiden would have. Oh yeah. Man who broke into storage, somehow connected to the university. They need to visit. Without the fish provided by the EOD, the city is at risk of famine. I feel like I missed evidence. Yeah, it is a reference to Sherlock Holmes, but not the TV show. This, like the Mind Palace thing, this game was made by the people who make the Sherlock Holmes adventure games, like The Last Testament and stuff like that. Good eye, though. I think they even made a game where Sherlock investigates a Cthulhu cult. It's green? Okay, cool. Guess I hadn't noticed that pattern yet. So there has to be a fast travel thing around here. Oh, there it is. And yeah, Benedict might be a reference. Mr. Cumberbatch. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, he was saying how there might be a lot more going on in North America, but Europe really only hears about Trump. Which sucks, but I totally get it. This game related in any way to that Call of Cthulhu from last year? Oh no, they're both drawing from the same mythos, yeah. This is actually drawing from a lot of different stories, not just the Call of Cthulhu, the Shadow over Innsmouth, probably at the Mountains of Madness. We've seen stuff about Arthur Gemin. Or is it German or Gemin? It's Gemin, right? Alright, before I report, I'm going to go to the university and find out what I can learn there. That's still information. Dagon too, yep. Absolutely. I've also seen some medical stuff that made me think of Herbert Walker, or not Herbert Walker, Herbert the Reanimator. I can't remember his fucking name for some reason. We hear a little bit about the EU, but not nearly as much as we probably should. In Canada, we hear a lot about Britain because we're in the Commonwealth. And so a lot of the things to do with Europe and Britain we hear about. I also follow a lot of like leftist YouTube things, and they tend to try to emphasize international relations more than just domestic. So I hear a bit here and there. Oh, we, like, in Canada, we know all about Brexit. Fucking mess that is.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome to Oakmont University Library.
Wow.
Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
What's up, Abe from Abe's Odyssey?
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... it looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh. I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return?
No.
Yeah, quiet in the library, alright.
Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes. This city doesn't look like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the library's in such good shape?
Mr. Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever, can't imagine library without his help.
Jesus. That's so fucked up.
Bye, Joy.
I feel terrible for Joy. That's awful. Oh, that's the university library. Is the university in a different place? No idea. No idea what she did. It must have had to do with speaking to an outsider, telling them a secret. Like, that is an incredibly specific punishment that has to have a poetic purpose. Oh, up further in another district, okay. Well, let me just look around here while I am here. Oh, yeah! Oh, the shadows are having a bad time. Oh no, those are Texture Z fighting! Yes! Oh, that's great. Oh man, it was! It was two people inside each other! Now that's the creepiest thing I've seen today! I'm gonna guess Reed Heights then. That sounds like a place rich people live. Yeah, neat magic trick, right? Oh, right. There are monsters there. Like big fucking scary monsters. Alright, we're gonna go waterways. I like how we get close to the infested area and the Silent Hill music comes on. University Street. Ah, okay. It must be over here then. Good old Watley's Household Chemistry. Whenever he crouches, the proportions seem off. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, people, we're good.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Extra, extra, idiot gets fleeced. Hey, I'll buy one of those. Wait a minute, these papers are empty. It's a nice little suburb. I get annoyed with split personality stuff because it's never handled correctly. Like, people don't really have split personalities. There's dissociative identity disorder, but it doesn't really work the way people think it does. I guess my education sort of ruined that trope. Is this the university? Hello, foppish man with a huge hat. Are you a professor? And nothing's showing up on the map, so maybe not. Let's turn around.
Oh, watch yourself.
Hollywood's interpretation of Greek myth. Yeah. Yeah, you must love the God of War series. Just adore it. Yeah, remember when that psychopath killed all of the gods, destroyed ancient Helena, and just, like, left? That was my favorite story. I mean, I guess I can't tell you not to be interested. Just be aware that there are people who actually do have dissociative identity disorder, and that the misinformation about it, it's detrimental to them. It hurts them. Nearly in the middle of Reed Heights. Oh, well, alright. Why is this called University Avenue? I feel lied to. Where's that boat? Gotta be one along here someplace. Yo! Look at this mounted harpoon. Alright, I need to go down here along Washington to... Oops. Alright, so Windhale to Washington is first. Getting you food for the second time today. I guess it's an X-Fest thing to actually being a parent. I'm still waiting for some kind of horrible fish monster to jump out and try to eat me. Do we learn about Greek myths in school? Not really. I learned about them. I mean, I was into them as a kid, so like I read about them in like the library and shit, but we didn't do them in school. I took a classics course on mythology in university though, so I have studied them a little bit deeper, and that was alongside Babylonian and Jewish mythology. Okay. So I want to get off at Sam Reed, I think. Maybe I can't. Appears to be a dead end. Now let's go up this scaffolding. What up? There we go. Shit. Okay, we're not too far. Could have just brought the boat like a not an idiot, could I? I'm gonna get eaten by the fucking leeches. Hey, they didn't get me. Cool. Alright, there's humans. Alright, so now we've unlocked that. I go check on my skills. I do have a knowledge point. That one. A moment is 40 degrees and storm hits. The other, a storm killed 6 tourists. Jesus Christ. Oh, I hear a monster. The Silent Hill music started after all. So long, fuckers. Alright, so where's this university? I'm gonna guess it's like the Park Square, or maybe this. Oh, to get there I have to go through Bourbon. Great. Alright, this is gonna be dangerous. Oh, there's only one episode left? Alright, I'll probably start on JoJo then. Hell yeah, we love JoJo around here. Okay, well that horrible monster hasn't seen me. Which I consider a positive. Shit! That's not fair. And my frames have absolutely shit themselves. Alright. Fuck you. Yep.
Extra, extra.
My
All the news that's
frames.
fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
No. No, that wasn't your laptop. That was the game just being like, oh god, stuff on the screen, no! I can't render. Poorly optimized. Yeah, as much fun as I have with this game, it is an absolute technical mess.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only. cheaper than the rest.
Aha! How much does it cost? The game? I think it's normal price for a game. You can check it out on Steam.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
Edis is right. Don't forget to like that stream. I'd really appreciate it.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve our problem, and I'll run
Oh,
the
is it enough to
test
get
for you.
Skyrim? Hell
Off
yeah.
the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Yeah, there has to be a Samuel. Agreed. Nice. That's a good get. I need alcohol and rags. Yeah, I'm not going to go down there without alcohol and rags.
That door won't budge.
To all staff and students, henceforth any mention of the EOD, its symbolic current or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds. Wow. EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work through our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions. So they must be doing something really severe for a university to straight up ban them. Because normally they pretty much put a stop to hate speech and direct violence, and that's about it. Poetic Injustice, welcome to the stream. Stop it in, saw you're playing Secret City. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Same to you, Poe. Thank you so much for dropping in. How are you doing, by the way? Holding in there? Hanging in there? Alright, let's go back in and see if that thing repopulated. Cupboard. No. Ma. Which version would be better, old RIM or new RIM? At this point, new RIM. It still doesn't have as many mods, but I find that it's just plain more stable, especially if you're running a 64-bit computer. Now, if you only have a 32-bit system, get old RIM. The new one won't run for you. Alright, fuck it. I wanted to do this with Molotov, but a grenade'll have to do. Oh, that's it? Time for reflection? I understand that. That was super anticlimactic. Like, I guess if you think about it, 2 monsters is a lot for a fucking dude to handle. Experiment log, part 1. March 2nd, I finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome. Fuck! Really? Mr. Handsome. But I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd. I was thinking about the name of the specimen all night. I've begun a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it's proven exceptionally resilient to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. Last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket. And I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
A scientist? Got Mr. Handsome. Oh, fuck. Alright. I need a second. Didn't do it.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
10 minutes is great for delivery. Good on them. March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I could finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even if one that's been dead for weeks. Yep. So this is Herbert West, then? That who we're dealing with? Alright, take care, Corvus.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well-funded. Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well-funded.
Alright. Well, that's taken care of. Cleared out the lab.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Just talking about how you just stayed for Greek mythology? Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah, well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Thank you.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
a highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
What are the symptoms?
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death.
Fuck.
It's not a pleasant way to die.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who has access?
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs.
Well, they mentioned
right
a professor.
Alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor
And I guess I need to go
Westerbrook's not
fucking
here,
talk
though.
to him.
He's been sick for the last few days.
Uh-huh.
Professor Cavendish is away as well. On vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right.
Thank you.
This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'm going to disturb all his things.
I'd like to know...
What do you want to know?
Tell me about Westerbrook.
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have.
Okay.
As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind. You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
No, it's about both. It's about both.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted.
I
I
see.
hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
Is it the main science thing asking why? Yes.
I'll see you later.
Like, you start at how, until you get to the bottom, and then you start asking why. That was a weird thing to say. Also, is Dr. Westerbrook named Herbert by any chance?
I'd like to...
What do you...
I'll see.
Must be over here. No, Edwin. Huh. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in this corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot in this building again until the works are finished, or you can give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. I see. That wasn't family trouble. He was irritable because he didn't have an office and felt disrespected.
The door won't budge.
Well, now.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Whoa, hi. There it is.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
I see. Anything else in here for me to find? That's one way to budget. Yep. Alright, cool. Good loot. Okay, key evidence is collected, but that doesn't mean it's all been collected. I'm gonna look around a little more, make for damn sure. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. He lives somewhere in Advent. Alright. I'm gonna go to the basement and see if I find any more evidence. Just being super thorough. Because it would turn green if I had it all. You could have it all. Let's see. Oh. Fuck. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters. Not too familiar. My fellow Americans. They are American too. Citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with these fish-faced... these sea freak... How much longer will we put up with this? Those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. Okay. Is that what I was missing? It was, okay. Sweet. Now we need to go find this guy's house. Over in Advent. Oh, what was a rock? I think I missed something. Eh, so we're trying to poison the fish and little good for nothing. Caught by the little good good to not get caught by commoners, right? I think I missed something about a rock. I want to go there. Oh, the letter. Yeah, despite similarities, letters and paper, or rocks and paper, are not the same thing.
Stop it.
Stop it. Aye, stop it.
What's your problem?
I guess I can go find the one on West Shore. Very wise, Rhea? What do you mean? Yes, rock and paper are not the same thing. The British sounding French Revolution. Yup. Ooh, rags. Bye. Oh, okay, fine. I had that coming. So where am I gonna find this chuckle fuck? Hey there, busker. You know where I can find the professor? Hello there, Sunday morning dame. Do you know where I can find the professor? Nah, you're okay, man. We understood what you meant. Guess I'll just go around this block. Just felt words. It's a miracle I could even speak. Ah, a gentleman's club, huh?
The door won't budge.
Let me in! Give me the titties! You can't hold me back! Okay, maybe they can hold me back. Fine. I mean, Orient is probably a reference to the constellation in this case. That was more Lovecraft's jam. Yeah, imagine him on the other side of the door. Hey, shut up! We're getting a handy over here. Oh, if my pants were down, I'd come out there and kick your ass. Yeah, it is in turn from Greek mythology. But Greek myth has been so pervasive, just globally. You can't expect to avoid all references to it. Like, that's a ridiculous thing. Glad you enjoyed that, Laura. Where's this fucking guy? Lives somewhere in Advent. Well, that's... Hate AC Odyssey.
Extra.
I mean, I'd hate it too, but that's just because it's Assassin's Creed. Alright, I'm gonna go further north.
All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Midnight Saber, welcome to the stream. Amazon Solidarity, what now? Okay, so Amazon workers in the United States are striking for better work conditions. People around North America or the world or whatever are supporting them with a boycott. Oh, City Hall? Okay. Well, I'm going that way anyway. And so I'm not using... Fuck! Anus! So I'm not using Twitch today or tomorrow in solidarity with that boycott. I thought this was a dead end for a second, and I was about to fucking throw up. Yeah, City Hall's a good idea. We can cross-reference important people with, like, whatever to get the address.
Extra,
Oh yeah, just fucking wheelbarrows of ass. Fucking things have like 60 titties.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
George Walter Cavendish. Oakmont, Massachusetts, Advent Central, St. Michael's Road between Carpenter and Constitution. Here we go. Oh, here. Hey, Roughneck! Welcome to the stream. How are you? What's happening? New bestseller, Sherlock Holmes, Mystery of the Creepy Watson. I have a feeling that wasn't written by Arthur Conan Doyle. Shit. My reaction to the next part, eh? Should be good. Honestly, I thought Westbrook was going to be the guy, and I thought his name was going to be Herbert.
Just caught, mister.
Whoa. That's even more on the nose. All right then. Your obligation as a Greek citizen. I mean, there's probably a market for, like, a historical and cultural review from the perspective of a Greek person. If you want it, take it. It's free. I have a feeling. Westerbrook usually has his lunch around 2:30. Gets some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. Shouldn't learn about me. Should have learned about. She shouldn't learn about me. Fish hauls next few days been pretty good. Way to divert suspicion from Westerbrook, who don't want him to come to any harm. Huh. So, he didn't want anything bad to happen to Dr. Westerbrook. Just to poison the food supply. Interesting.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Or cross-dressing.
I loved you.
Nope.
I always loved you.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
So is he trying to get revenge? I clearly heard a thud.
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Because it belonged to his fucking wife, you idiot. Why would somebody keep a ring around after they lost their wife? I'm a detective smart man.
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
I mean, he has as much information as I do, and he's supposed to be a detective. Now, he's just plot stupid. There's no reason for his character to be this dumb. It's just for plot purposes. I don't like that.
door won't budge.
I haven't seen it all yet. Hey, MTG Unbox, welcome to the stream. How you been? Yeah, it's been a little while. Oh, here we go.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Newspaper issue March. Going on! Body count rises and vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring within the shells. Salvation Harbor and Grim Haven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Law residents suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims appear to have either joined the group or been recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert! Do I play Arena? I do. Nah, I don't really care about foils. I almost have like a preference for non-foiled out decks. I see them as like a waste of money. Just like on principle. There's no in-game benefit to having pretty cards.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
I accidentally, like, rushed through that. Shit. I can't go and read it again. Alright, well, let's recreate what happened.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine!
Oh!
Mine!
I'm a money, huh? Your mom doesn't want to come home? I don't blame her. I wouldn't feel comfortable there with him either.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you. You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea!
Ah!
I'm leaving you, George!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Wow.
George?
I don't care what your damn EOD...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
So it's an Innsmouther. Like, it's part deep one. And I passed out again. Boy, I just love passing out in dangerous places, don't I? And it's upside down. Hi! How you doing?
are you? What are you doing here?
Calm
Yo,
down.
Lennon, take it easy.
My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her.
They look
much
real
better
friendly,
than I
right?
think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
You idiot.
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time.
Okay.
But then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine.
He got cucked by a fish man.
She said it was blessed by the sea. That it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them!
She fucked a deep
stand
one.
it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD.
No, that's not Agent 47. That's
don't
Vladimir Ilyich
No,
Lenin. That's who that is.
That's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members.
Okay, so it's
Some
guerrilla
of those
warfare to stop the
initiates,
initiatives.
as they call them, vanish without a trace.
So that he just
Not
killed
just
them.
They kidnap.
No, that's not okay.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor.
He killed a few people to hurt their reputation.
EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Yeah, it would, but you killed people.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all.
I see.
I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Yeah, no problem, MTGM Box. Thank you for dropping in.
in
Hopefully I'll
Innsmouth.
see you again soon.
That
Have a good
cave-forsaken
night.
place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed.
Wow!
Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Wow! Okay. So, if that seemed a little xenophobic or super racist, it's because it was. The themes of a lot of Lovecraft's work were informed by his fear of the other. So basically, this guy is scared of the fishmen because they're gonna come and cuck them with their women and the big fish dicks.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left,
Now they're born
I
as
had
humans.
nothing.
They look exactly
But
like humans,
I did
Paul.
have a lot of time to research.
And as they grow up,
Innsmouthers,
they turn more
the
fishy
EOD,
and more
the
fishy
story
until they
behind
become a deep one.
It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich.
Helloda, welcome to
The
the
sudden rise
stream.
to
How you
power
doing?
of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask.
You bet the other professor's plecking off.
Reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed.
It's pretty good.
Would you agree to help me?
I'm expecting him to be Trotsky.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish.
No.
It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
No. I can't just say no. He doesn't deserve to die, and I'm not doing it in exchange for a favor.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD. Who would reach that conclusion? Is there a doctor character that looks like a gorilla? I don't think he's a doctor, but he's like a big, rich asshole. I like how these can't both be true for some reason. It is what I believe, though.
The door won't budge.
Are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to scare me? So,
I've thought about your proposition. Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, we'll...
Well then. Yikes. Yeah, ricin. That way it creeps up on people and they die a painful death. That'll get people's fucking attention. Lenin trying to start a revolution against the EOD. Yeah, but Lenin wouldn't have poisoned a bunch of the proletariat. Details. Minor details. Yeah. I guess that's the way to go. Woof. Oh yeah, for those who missed it. Dr. West, MD. Oh, today's your younger daughter's birthday. Absolutely. Her name is Sarah? Well, happy birthday, Sarah. I hope you have a great day. Ah, it's over here. Alright. The teleportation. Let's see. Where am I headed now? No problem whatsoever. Huh. Fuck.
Look at this!
New subscriber. Thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate it. Oh, you linked some pics in the Discord. Awesome. Alright, I guess we gotta go. Thanks, I hate it. I don't want to help the cult, but I'm not gonna help him poison a bunch of innocent poor people. Like, Christ, man. By the way, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. I really appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll know when I'm online next.
Choose wisely.
You said no right off the bat and it wasn't pretty. I didn't want to get into a fight with him. It didn't seem smart.
Shy. Leave enough for everyone. Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
I'm letting the game catch up.
Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. Leave enough for everyone.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell. He succeeded, at least partially.
See, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I found your poisoner.
See, bless you, Charlie. Thank goodness. Who is it?
Well, that's the
The
peculiar...
game's tired of her saying fish.
It's your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. So that son of a rotten shark finally decided to show up. We'll find him. Then I'll have a word with him in person. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
Brooke Chaos, welcome to the stream. How are you? What's up? Me? Not much. Playing some games. Doing well. How about you?
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband is a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now, and we serve a higher purpose than
Boy,
we
this
could
is a
ever
cult.
grasp.
This is such a cult.
My life finally has meaning. And now, we're going to relieve him of the burden of his miserable existence. You've done us all a great service, Charlie.
Queen Bee! Hi there! Stop by to leave a like. Keep it up. Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Alright. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge.
Grand
now.
Poobah!
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
Alright, no problem. Go to this deep, dark basement with an innsmouther and tell him I sent you. Go alone. Gonna get manhandled by a fish? I could only hope. How's everyone's night going so far? Not too bad on my end. Contact high-ranking member, innsmouther named Maurice. Find him in the basement of the fish market. I didn't know the place had a basement. Wait, no, I did come down here. This is where I found what looked like a medical facility. This game is really interesting. And you're more than welcome to stay. It's appreciated even. Yeah. I knew it. Yeah, what happened to you? I got manhandled by a fish. Just laughing hysterically. No, seriously, I need medical attention. Been playing for a while? Yeah, a little bit. Tonight, we're coming up on 3 hours. I don't know how many hours I've sunk into this game so far, though. Alright, take care of yourself, Jason. Thank you so much for dropping in. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. Is there honestly nothing down here? Have to go back up and be like, hey! About that ambush. How's it going? How's it going about that ambush?
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Not yet, but I know you.
You are the same model as the guy at the hospital.
Lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD.
And the guy at the docks, I didn't
really
catch
stands
that.
for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
In blood.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. Alright. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits.
Okay.
Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave.
You don't say. It's easier to get into a cult than it is to leave a cult.
I need somebody to
what a
get me
fucking
out of the city
revelation.
and quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I have no idea.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them.
You need to
That's
find
how
some
you can help.
bootleggers,
See,
huh?
I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Alright, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Oh, and she fucked off super hard. I'm gonna shoot that bitch right in the pussy. Okay. Yeah, that moment when you've been double-crossed. Oh yeah, we haven't checked out Seven Oaks, have we? What are you, a fucking Luftwaffe officer or something?
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
I don't like this guy. Yeah, please, blink! Please! Please, blink! You have to! I can't. I can't breathe. Oh my god. Crazy meth eyes.
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
What's up, Patrick Erickson? Welcome to the stream.
The task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Can you wear sunglasses when I come back? Please?
Take care.
It's going alright, Patrick.
Pick your poison.
I'll have a nice tall glass of resin. I need a second to calm down. Yeah, I don't blame you. That was viscerally disturbing. I didn't like that at all. See if we can find that advertisement they were talking about. I need an adult after that. Oh, I'm glad you got a good guffaw out of that one. It was a really good laugh, that's for sure. Hello, sir. Have you heard the good word of Dagon? Sir? Sir? Would you like to offer your wife up to the fish people for good fish sticking? Sir? That was very rude, sir. Yeah, he's the best interrogator at Oakmont. Got that right. Good old Officer Eyes. We're probably going to run into monsters if I keep running down there anymore. Ooh. Oh, I can't go up. Know where I'm headed? Not quite. I know I'm supposed to be in this region and I'm looking for like an advertisement. There's been a new advertisement every week in this area. And I'm trying to locate some smugglers. Oh no, I need to go to Throgmorton first. Never mind me. Hopefully this gives me my shotgun. Just me and my shotgun. Alright, 8-man McGavern. Yeah, so he lives in this big, rich-looking fucking mansion thing. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. Oh. Awkward. Kinda killed my DMX joke there.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD.
Ah!
Filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Alright, good night, Laura. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes.
Well, that's how you're acting. The Innsmouthers didn't...
Hey, Dark Nexus, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by.
Their hatred leaves them no choice but to retaliate. Can't you see the vicious cycle here?
They killed my son for K's sake.
One killed your son.
Man. Not all of them. If you keep tarring every Innsmouther with the same brush, you'll radicalize them. And then all this will happen again. The only reason the EOD gained power here is because Innsmouthers had nowhere else to turn. You have to stop being part of the problem.
I shall try.
Wow!
About what you have said.
Yeah, get in your lane, rich asshole.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your
I'm pretty good.
remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back.
How you doing,
Say
Nexus?
You're dealing with an entire organization. Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Sick. Just woke up from a nap? Nice. Now I've got a shotgun. Let's go put it to a test. 2 barrels? That should do. That face, though. I mean, look, there's a reason I wear a beard, okay? I know what it's like to be ugly. I sympathize with him. I'd like to go find some monsters. I could probably go north. You bet, huh? I take that bet. It's a man's version of makeup. Yeah, that's pretty good. I just want to go test out my new shotgun. Give me monsters. Yeah, we're just not our own types. Tend to his man makeup. Your makeup could use a trim, dear. Look, just give me monsters. I want to shoot them. Oh, I'm right on the edge of the world here. This is the end of the world. Ma'am?
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest. Come.
He's mad. He's completely mad.
Help me, please.
Oh, they got spooked by the shotgun. I just want to find something to shoot, man. Why is this game making it so hard to do violence? That's how you interact with a video game. Alright, I'm gonna go back and use the fast travel. It seems like it would have been a really nice neighborhood before everything just fell to shit. Right, there's definitely some enemies over here. Yeah, that too, Edis. I really just want to try out my shotgun. See how it does compared to my pistol, or my revolver. Here we go. Bank of Oakmont. America. Like, I don't want the big gross thing. I want to shoot one of the, like, spitty dudes. Or they'll do. Oh, there we go. All right. Why can't I run? Oh, there we go. Weird. Ooh, I've got a knowledge point. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and call this one. We'll be back tomorrow And we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy VII, I believe. That's going to be great. We should probably be able to make it to... might even be able to make it to Rocket Town next time. But thank you so much for being here, for the likes, subscriptions. I'd like to remind you that this stream is brought to you by your support through donations and over at patreon.com/GreatCanadianGuy. If you like what I do here and you want to make sure that I get to keep doing it, maybe consider becoming a patron. Even $1 a month, it really goes a long way. In particular, I need to thank Scipio, Poetic Injustice, Paul Harding, Jafficus, Woodrose, and Midnight Saber, each of whom contribute $5 or more a month on the Patreon. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace.